Welcome to today's Explainer. We're going to be unpacking a really fascinating topic today, the income paradox, earning more versus stressing less. This tackles a reality pretty much all of us deal with on a daily basis, right? Our financial peace of mind. I think we often just assume that making more money is going to automatically erase all of our financial stress. But what if the data, and actually centuries of historical wisdom, tell a completely counterintuitive story? Let's dive right into it. I want you to think about the people in your own life for a second. Why do some high earners completely panic about money, while some low earners seemingly never struggle? You probably know someone who brings in an absolutely massive salary, but they're relentlessly anxious the second an unexpected expense pops up. But then, on the flip side, you probably know someone earning a fraction of that, who takes peaceful vacations and just never breaks a sweat over their bills. It really begs the question, where exactly does that massive gap in peace of mind actually come from? So let's break this down. Picture a life of high income paired with high anxiety. It is literally frantic. More money comes in, sure, but it aggressively flies right back out. Lifestyle inflation hits hard. Debts rise to match the income, and that psychological burden is just heavy. Now contrast that with a low income but careful planning. Just kind of take a breath here. It's a completely different vibe. It's a calm, highly deliberate approach to daily life. As you'll see, the sheer size of a paycheck doesn't actually dictate your financial peace. It's the infrastructure underneath it that truly matters. To really understand how to build that calm infrastructure, history actually offers us this profound concept. It's called Iktisat. Basically, this translates to frugality, contentment, and a really deep spending discipline. It's about the careful management of what one possesses. But I want to be clear here. It's not about being cheap or constantly depriving yourself. Not at all. It's an active, intentional practice of recognizing the value of what you have right now and managing it with real respect. It's a major mindset shift. You go from constantly desiring more to meticulously managing what is literally already in your hand. And this brings us to a beautifully simple, centuries-old hadith. Whoever lives with Iktisat does not suffer hardship in providing for his family. I just want to pause and let that breathe for a second. Does not suffer hardship. Historical scholars who studied this exact principle pointed out that the evidence of this bringing abundance and ease is so extensive throughout human history, it can honestly hardly be counted. The fundamental issue causing our stress isn't the size of our income, it's how we manage what we've already got. Because, guys, here's the absolute plot twist of this whole thing. You might be sitting there thinking this ancient spiritual principle is just, a nice philosophical idea, something completely detached from the harsh economic realities we face today. But actually, ancient wisdom perfectly aligns with modern empirical science. Contemporary academic research has completely caught up to this exact concept. What was established centuries ago as a spiritual truth has now been rigorously tested in modern behavioral finance labs. The spreadsheets and the hard data completely validate the ancient texts. It's wild. To put that into perspective, look at this major 2018 study by Neddemeyer and colleagues published in the Journal of Consumer Research. They evaluated something called perceived financial well-being, which is basically the fancy academic term for financial peace of mind. And their findings? Honestly, they were stunning. They found that your income level is actually a surprisingly weak predictor of how secure you feel. Instead, your money management behavior, your actual spending discipline, is a far, far stronger predictor of financial peace. Statistically speaking, a lower-income household managing their money thoughtfully actually experiences way less stress than a high-income household flying blind with no plan. The modern data literally perfectly mirrors the historical wisdom. So which brings us to the ultimate question we really all need to ask ourselves. When you look at your own bank accounts and your own stress levels, is it your income determining your peace of mind, or is it your spending habits? Are we just perpetually chasing a higher salary to solve a problem that actually only contentment and discipline can fix? Ultimately, peace of mind isn't just something you earn in a paycheck, it's something you cultivate and how you choose to live every single day. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and I highly encourage you to consider where this principle of Iktisat might just fit into your own life.